Hi, can you hear me? So, it's been a hot minute since I've shown my face on this channel, and you're probably wondering, well, oh my god, ill, why? For what purpose? Why? Ill, gross, ill, and ill. And I get that you're wondering that, but look, a lot's changed. For example, my book is now for sale. That is right, if you are reading the title of this video, I'm not lying to you. I wrote a book and it is for sale. It is called What's Your Problem? That's right, it's by Johann Birch. That's my name, by the way. Sorry I lied to you. Jason isn't my actual name, it's my middle name, and my real name is Johann Birch. There it is, I'm doxing myself. So, yeah, you can go to the link in the description right now on Amazon.com and buy either a paperback copy or a Kindle copy, ebook, whatever. I forget what it's called, but it's cool, it's good. I've shown it to a few people already, I've had them read it, they had very good, high opinions of it, and this is coming from people who don't even like to read. Like, I want to make another video sometime about like how school ruins reading for us, and like why school no longer makes us want to read, but books can actually be pretty good, believe it or not. You just didn't know that. Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording, okay. So anyways, yeah, the main reason I look like a 1980s serial killer is because I also look like a 1920s author, so that's the main reason I went with this look. This is my new look now, by the way. Anyway, I just got the email like half an hour ago that my book is on Amazon Marketplace now. So I thought I'd make a video talking about just the whole experience, because the title is true. I made this book in under 6 months. I started it in January, and I finished it in like May. And the only reason it is now getting published in like mid-August is just because like I had to do a lot of waiting for like legal shit to get through. But anyways, let me go over the process. So obviously the first thing you need to do is just write, obviously. If you don't write the book, you can't release it. So that's what I did. I wrote like, I think a chapter per day. The chapters in this book are really short. They're like 3 pages, but there's like 40 of them. Like here, my chapters are days. Day 1 is day 1 is 6 pages, which is not that much, and day 2 is 2 pages. There's not a lot. There's not a lot to this book. This book is short. It's short, and I sentenced it so that like anybody could like it. If you don't like reading, I ask that you give this a chance, not only because I get money from it, but also like I like writing, and for the longest time I hated reading books, but I realized that books aren't boring. They just needed to be worded properly, and this one is very easy to just read. It's just easy to pick up, go through it, and like you could easily read it within like 4 hours. So obviously I used Microsoft Word because why wouldn't I? And I went through a lot of growing pains, specifically because when I was halfway through writing it, Microsoft Word was like, oh, you can no longer use Word until you update it. And so I updated it, and then it's like, oh, fuck you. You can't use Word anymore because your computer won't process it. And I was like, awesome. Wonderful. Thank you, Word. So I switched to using LibreOffice. Thankfully, it reads and saves DOC files and DOCX, docs files, I guess is what it's called. And then I did the publishing process through KDP, Kindle Direct Publish. So Amazon has this whole like program where you can just like give them a manuscript and they'll make a book for you, which I think is really cool. Obviously, they'll take a cut of it, and if you sell it as a paperback, some of the money to print it will come out of your pocket. For this book in particular, it's like $4 every time you buy it out of my pocket, but like I'm making that money back through the sales. And something you should know, I suggest you look up KDP paperback templates, and they'll provide you with just an entire like folder of different doc files and like different sizes for what you want the dimensions of your book to be. Words are so hard because on a normal Microsoft Word file it's 8.5 by 11, standard paper, but I don't think anybody wants to read a book like that. This is 8 inches tall and 5¼ inches wide, and this is my favorite book of all time, Ham on Rye, and it's the same size. So I'd recommend downloading that so you can just know what size you want your book to be, and also how many pages it is. We're getting all over the place. Here's the process to write and sell a book. download the template thingy from KDP, Kindle Direct Publish, write your actual book, just write it all, and then read it over again and check for spelling mistakes. Oh my god, there are going to be so many typos and just misformats. Like, the latest I found a typo was a week before publishing. There were so many typos when I started. You are going to go through it all, and then you're going to edit it to be as perfect as it can be. And then you are going to send it to multiple people. I'd say like 2 to 3 is best. If you have the money, hire an editor. I didn't have the money, so I just had like a bunch of friends look over it and tell me about spelling mistakes. I also used Grammarly. Grammarly did help, but there are some like speech patterns. Like they said they changed gonna to going to. I didn't want that. So Grammarly sort of helped. And then after I did all of that, you know, and the book was there, it was good, I made the cover. So KDP allows you to make a cover with like a bunch of like stock images they have. But you could just make your own and upload the image. Well, actually, you have to upload it as a PDF. But what you can do is you give like the details of your book, like how many pages it is, what the size is, and they'll make like a template for you to work on. So I did that, and I made the cover in Adobe Illustrator. I'm pretty happy with it currently. I'll put a picture on screen, but I'm really happy with how it came out. Same with the back cover. They'll put the QR They'll put the barcode on it for you. You don't have to worry about that. And then after all that, you can just put it up for sale. But what I did was, I said, like, let me make a book and let me sell the book. And they're like, okay. And right before you do that, you can actually, you can request a proof copy, which is exactly what I did. So in the mail, I got this thing. If you can read that across it, it says not for resale, because it's not. And look at this. This is all the mistakes that I made. I went through and I read it again in actual like paperback form. And I like most of the mistakes were just formatting, but there were a few like grammatical mistakes that just bugged the shit out of me. So I did all that. I fixed that. And then I ordered another proof copy, which is this one. And this one, there's nothing wrong with this one, I'm pretty sure. Or I think there's one thing, and that's it. Because this is like, that's why there's no like little stickies in it. Although the coloring is very slightly different on both of these. Can you tell? Probably not. I mean, I'm fine with it. You know, I like both of them. I like the material it's made out of. You can choose to get it like hard matte or like a glossy look, which that's up to you how you want to get that. What else was there? Oh yeah, copyright. So you have to like, Amazon will not give you like make copyright rights for you. Like you have to like file a claim to say that like, hey, I own this. I have the filing folder of just like a bunch of just stuff for the book, like including a flashcard of what I'm gonna do to market it. A lot of this I just can't show because like it's like legal information, but oh yeah, I took the cover image and I just printed it out and cut it to like see how big it would be. Is this actually accurate though? Yeah, why don't you look at that? It matches up perfectly with the size of the actual book. I can't exactly show this. I'm trying to like blur out as much as I can. But this is my copyright certificate. So I found a video on YouTube, I'll link it in the description, telling you how exactly to file a copyright claim. But basically, you just go to copyright.gov, and then you just like say like, hey, this is my stuff. It's under my name. This is my address. This is the pseudonym I would like to go under because it's a literary work. I also want to file a copyright claim with the artwork. I'll include that as well. Yada yada yada. And then you pay like, I think it's $65. You have to pay a fee to get it registered, but that's what happened. I paid $65, and then it was like, okay, we'll mail you a certificate in the future. It's first comes, first serve, and I submitted my claim on July 5th, and it came back. It said case closed on August 2nd, and on August 6th, I actually received the certificate in the mail. But after that, now I'm able to sue anybody who claims that my book is actually their work, because it's not. I wrote it. It took an entire month to arrive, so I would definitely, I would recommend, if you don't, I used that, Words are so hard. I used that time waiting for the copyright certificate to like look over it again and again and again and look for mistakes. By that time, I didn't really find that many. So, but if you don't want to wait for an entire month, there is an option to be like, hey, this is already published. So you could totally just like publish your book and then file a copyright claim for it. And just like, as long as you remember what date it's published. Oh, and also remember to include a copyright page within your book. I'll take a screenshot of mine. I found this video talking about like how to make a copyright page, and in the link in the description, he included just like a bunch of templates that he gave permission for everybody to just use on their book. But what you really need, all you really need is just copyright and then that little C symbol, and then just the author name and then the year the book was published. That's all you really need. But I said like, this is just a work of fiction, don't steal it unless I give you permission. And I include an email, johanbirchbooks@gmail.com. If you want to use it for something, email me, I'll work it out with you. Also the ISBN. The ISBN is like a 13-digit ID given to all books. Amazon will provide that for you if you just be like, hey, can I get an ISBN on when you're on the publishing page, and you can get it. And I included that in my in the copyright page. And then after all that, I didn't publish it because I made an ebook version. I used an app called Vellum, Vellum, to make my ebook. It is very easy to use. It took me like half an hour to learn how to use it, and then like 2 hours to format the ebook version. You can just directly import the Word file, and then I just had to be like, and then I just had to like organize like, hey, this is chapter 1, this is chapter 2, like it mostly does that by itself, but there are a few times where like something from chapter 31 was included in chapter 32, and I just had to like fix that. But after that, it was really easy, and then I just, I was like, hey, export this for Kindle publishing, and that's how that happened. And then finally, after all that, I went to Amazon and I published it, and I was so nervous. I'm not kidding when I tell you that like my heart was like dum 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 dum. I don't know what this motion is, but my heart was beating so fast when I hit publish. And then it said it is in review, and it was in review for like 2 days. That was 2 days ago that I published it. And then I just like 30 minutes ago got an email being like, yo, congratulations, your book, What's Your Problem, is now live and available. Like, this is just a proof copy, and it just feels so surreal, like, knowing that I made this, Like, it's so... Oh my god. Sorry. I just read the last line again. So, yeah. I made a book. You can buy it right now on Amazon. Again, link in the description. It is $15 for a paperback, $10 for the ebook. Hi. I bet you weren't expecting to see post-recording me, but I do have some special news. I decided that I'm gonna be nice, and that for the first 30 days that the book is out, you can get it for 30% off. How do I do percentages? You can get it for 2/3 of the price. The paperback book will be $10 and the ebook will be $7. And after 30 days, the price will go up. So get it while you can. Amazon takes 30% of the profits, and also there is like a fee for paperbacks. Every time someone buys a paperback, that comes out of your pocket again. But if you price it so that you make back that money, then you'll be fine. And now I'm going to tell you what the book is about. I never even told you what the book is about. So this is what's on the back of the book. I'll read it. Sam is an alcoholic currently going through the worst breakup of his life. His wife and newborn daughter have left him. Left with the aftermath, Sam continues life as if nothing has changed, meeting new people and getting into a lot of weird personal troubles along the way. How has all of this craziness in his life affected him? So yeah, this book is about, a guy going through just an awful breakup, and he's just trying to like basically recover, and it just leads into like a bunch of wacky stuff. For like the first like 5 or so chapters, it's really dark and depressing, and then it gets goofy and silly from there on out. It is 193 pages long. Amazon will tell you it's like 200 pages, but that's because I left some pages blank at the very end, just so like you could write on it and like write down your thoughts and stuff and like that. And again, it's a short read. It's short, but it's good. I mostly wrote this like with the intent of like I want to get people into reading, basically, because like, again, school makes you not want to read because school books are just boring, but books can be good. If they are worded well and paced well, if they have good prose and good pacing, they can be good. And I believe that my book is that. That's not to like sound mean, but like I've always had a talent for writing. Like all the writing assignments I got in school, like I've always been like told like I did really well compared to everyone else. And you know, I like writing scripts for my videos. I think those are pretty good. So I was like, why not I make a book? And so I did. So yeah, please buy my book. Oh, and you have to fill out a W-9 form for KDP, and you have to be 18 years old, obviously, which I am 18 years old, and I filled out a W-9 form. If you don't know what a W-9 form is, it's basically just like tax information. It's really easy to fill out on KDP, but it's just like so that the IRS won't come for your ass, basically. It's funny that I say that. There's a taxes theft joke within the book. And yeah. So that's it for like the whole books side of this video. The rest of the video is just going to be me talking about those books that I've read back there, and a little bit more about like this channel, because I haven't really uploaded in a while. I haven't talked about the state of this channel in a while, and there's some changes happening. This year has been crazy for me, so I just want to get some stuff out of the way. First of all, the Metroid Prime video. I'm still working on it. It's like an hour and 10 minutes long, and I think it's going to be 2 hours when it's done. It's just taking a while. It's taking a really long time. Granted, I did take like a 2-month break from it, but now I've been working on it again for like a month and a half now. It's just taking a while. It's coming slowly but surely. It's just gonna be a while before it's out. I have a bunch of other videos planned right now. I have a Portal video planned. I have a video about books planned. I normally make videos about video games, but I want to branch out more and just make like videos just about like stuff that interests me. I have a very fun video I have planned. It's about like world history and stuff, but I think it'll be fun. And I'm also thinking of doing a Pikmin randomizer, but I don't know if I should. So leave a comment down below if you want to see me play a Pikmin randomizer. So yeah, that's it for the state of this channel. Now I want to talk about books.